So many people think that students who end up cracking INICT, who get good ranks in INICT, are the ones who have been studying from the day one in the medical college. So is that true? Let's find out more on this from Dr. Swati. So Dr. Swati, let me first introduce her first. She got a great rank of 173 in the recent INICT examination. Many congratulations, Swati.
Thank you, sir.
So Swati, a bit about yourself, from which college you are, and was this your first attempt, second attempt?
First of all, thank you so much, sir. This is quite overwhelming. Like, I have been seeing this frame in all the motivation and other videos that I used to watch for these last 6 months or more than that. So my name is Swati and I belong to VIMSAR, which is a college in Odisha. And no, this was not my first attempt. I first appeared for NEET PG 2023 within my internship period itself. And then May INI attempted in 7th of May. That was the first attempt of mine. And I had gotten ranks of 40,000 in the NEET PG 23 and 26,000 something, like I don't remember the exact figure, but it was on those lines. And then from 10th May I made a proper schedule, like it was divided into 4 or 5 more schedules.
We'll go on that, Swati. Yeah. But from 40,000 in NEET PG to
sir.
26 in INI and 173 now.
Yeah.
Amazing, great journey.
Yes,
So
sir.
Swati, we were having a bit of chit chat.
Yes,
You told me that during COVID times,
Yes,
when all the classes went online, I believe,
yeah.
and you were telling me that you had to study all the subjects, second prof, third prof, final prof together.
Yes, sir.
So what really happened over there?
Sir, actually it was like we were about to have our internal examinations of Path Pharma, and then suddenly lockdown was introduced, and then like our college started teaching us all the remaining 16 subjects apart from Anat Physio and Biochem. So
Okay.
I was like totally messed up for me, like I was not in a proper place to study at that point of time, so I just quit studying totally. I would just log into the class and then go off for sleeping, like just for attendance purpose. I used to use those classes, but after that period I did not study at all. Like for 8 straight months I did everything other than reading, like baking, cooking, painting, everything I did, but I just didn't study.
Okay.
That was a regret for like when I started studying.
So how did you manage to pass those exams?
No, sir. When the exam dates were announced, then I would start studying, like previous 10 years papers. I would start solving it, and I used to score decent. But
But you were not going into deep studies
no,
at the time.
sir.
Okay.
Just previous year questions, like university papers. I would like scan through and solve those papers.
Okay, got it. And then during internship, you started seeing some videos, or before that, main videos? You told me about few subjects you watched main videos.
No, sir. Few 2-3 subjects like pharma and psyche. I got a 15 days break. There I studied like pharma, psyche, and somewhere around I started actually even before I started using BTR. I thought let me like go system wise. So I tried seeing like neuro anat, neuro physio. That way for 7 days I think I have completed one system I had completed back then, but it didn't retain for long. Like when I started studying, nothing was there in my mind when I
Okay.
started
So,
again.
if I'm not wrong, your preparation strategy included watching videos for certain subjects,
Yeah.
using their notes for revision,
Revision,
and
yes,
then
sir.
adding BTR in the end.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So,
sir.
what were the subjects that you said? You said pharma, GRG, sir,
Yes, sir.
psychiatry. What else?
Yours.
And what else?
And medicine.
Medicine,
And sir, PSM,
PSM,
ortho,
ortho,
and radio.
radio also. Then I'm okay. So you saw these videos and you made notes also along with
No,
them.
sir,
You
no,
had
sir. I
pre-printed
had,
notes.
yeah, printed notes. I like marked whatever I didn't remember in each go with a different color, so that I
Okay.
could only read those parts in the next cycle.
Okay, got it. So that was your base of the preparation
Yes,
to start
sir,
with.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
And then when you got like 26,000 rank in May INICT, after that your preparation went full blown,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sir.
And there you followed a schedule. You used to revise those notes
Yes, sir.
and do BTR
yes,
and
sir.
take END test also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many cycles were you able to complete in this 5-6
sir,
months?
Sir, I had planned for 4 or more than 4, but I could complete three and a
cycles.
half. 4 and more than 4 I had planned, but I
Okay.
could finish only 4.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you were telling me another thing, Swati, about the GTs.
Yes,
Many students are very worried that the GT scores are not improving. You
Yes,
told
sir.
me that you used to have 110.
Yes, sir.
It went till 116, then it dropped actually.
Yes,
So
sir.
what really went over there?
Sir, actually, when I started studying, I was not sure that if I had to go through all the like hours and hours of lectures and main notes. I thought, let me just try giving a GT. Like I started giving GT like when I finished 3 or 4 subjects, I started giving those GTs. But when I saw that the score is 110, I was like, it's okay. Like 4 subjects I have finished, and if I can get a 110 score, if I read all the 19 subjects, I might end up somewhere better. So I used to give like 2 GTs in 1 month, like 14 to 15 days I used to give 1 GT. So in this cycle, like in this whole 6-month period, I have given 10 total GTs, not more than that.
And you peaked somewhere in the middle.
Yes,
Later
sir.
GTs,
I peaked somewhere in the middle. Like by the end of September, I got 167 corrects in 1 GT, and that was like a real boost for me, because by then I had completed 2 reads, and I was happy ki you can, if you have come till here, there is 1 more month, and you can at least you can get this rank if you continue doing what you were doing, because sir, falling into FOMO is a very real thing. So I needed to reassure myself ki whatever you're doing is right, because I got so many views that main notes are important, main videos are important, but I thought if I'm able to do it, why not this way?
Right. That's correct. I mean, 3 months before the examination, going for main videos might be
Yes,
very
sir.
difficult.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
rapid revision videos and BTR and the notes, all these
Yes,
things
sir.
become more
And
handy.
if you need something, you can always go back. You always have those videos with you. But yes, sir.
So this is an important thing for students who are watching this interview. Many of them are very worried that my GT scores are not increasing. So we have somebody like Swati over here whose GT scores actually started decreasing, and even then in the end she ended up doing very good. So don't give too much importance or too much weightage to what your GT scores are. They tend to vary.
Yes, sir. And also I didn't compare. I never asked any of my friends how are you doing, or how are I am doing like this. I never asked anyone. I don't like comparing myself with anyone else. I always try to compare myself with me only.
That's nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, so there are 2-3 things that I want you to take home from this interview. First is it's not that people who get selected in INICET are studying from the day one. Many a times it happens. Even they try to pass the exam, even if with good marks. But going through the 10-year papers and basing your preparation on that may not be the ideal way.
Yes,
but you can always make amends later on. And it does not take years and years of effort. Sometimes 6 months, 7 months of concerted study, focus study is enough. And another thing that is very important is that GTs, while GTs are important, is no denying that, but GT scores tends to vary. It's okay if your scores are not improving or even decreasing.
Yes.
And you just have to carry on. You just have to continue studying. Take your preparation to the end is something that I often say. So Swati, any last minute advice for people who are in the similar boat, who got 30,000, 40,000, 50,000? They might be thinking that it's just not for me. So what would you want to advise them?
This sentence has become cliched, but once you come to this side, you know that anyone can do it actually.
Right.
So it might seem cliched, and I used to say, okay, everybody is saying everyone can do it, anyone can do it. I used to say, okay, it's not done until it's done actually. So it's okay to feel like that, but actually it's true that if I can do it, you can do it. The same thing that everybody says in the end.
And the real good part this year is, I mean, it's not only the students from the big colleges like MAMC and UC or big colleges of Mumbai who have gotten selected. We are seeing that students from every state, whether big cities, small cities, government, private, everybody could get selected. So that's even more proof to this thing what she just said, that anybody can do it if you follow a proper strategy. And if you work hard and if you take the preparation to the end.
Yes, sir, and see motivation videos from you when not feeling motivated enough. That's like my main 2 sources that kept me sane and kept me going were you and Zainab ma'am. Sir, thank you so much for
very, very glad to hear that.
bringing me here actually.
All right. So thank you, Swati. Thanks a lot for taking your time,
Thank you so
and
much, sir.
Best wishes for the future.
Thank you so much, sir.